Thank you for coming in and chatting to us. Now, Moloto Capital Investments, a fully black-owned and woman-controlled investment company, has just received a capital injection from African Rainbow Capital Investments. The investment holding company has acquired a 25% stake. Merafa Moloto, co-founder of Moloto Capital, is in the studio with me to share some more details. Congratulations. It must feel good to be in receipt of millions of rand at a time when we know, shall we say it, the economy is in recession. What did you propose?
You make a really great point, Godfrey, and thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. I think that the reason for the fact that we actually did get that capital injection is precisely because of the compelling business model that we have.
Right.
We've just been talking to Varushka about broad-based programs where we are talking about what seems to be a slight kind of change to the original BEE structures.
Yeah.
Moloto Capital Investments is quite different. We take control stakes. We are an activist investor. I'm typically the chairman of all the investee companies that we sit on,
right,
as I'm the founder of Moloto Capital Investments.
You're not a front? Forget
that. I'm not a front. I'm a control freak. so for me, control is really important. A good control freak. So we have my partner and I, Navid Bernie, have a background of private equity investing on behalf of other people.
Right.
So when you're doing it on a principal basis, it's actually the stakes are even higher, you would argue.
Right.
Because all our wealth is dedicated to this company, and for us, it's such a great moment that the African Rainbow Capital ARC Fund took a view on us to take a quarter of our company and to say we're going to partner with you on the long term. Yeah. And we're a permanent capital vehicle, and we are extremely activist. Yeah,
of course, the big name that's behind African Rainbow Capital, we all know who that is, right? Very important, I think, that you have a big name like that behind. For the benefit of those who don't know, the Motsepes, Precious Motsepe, behind African Rainbow Capital. What are they bringing in terms of oomph, if you like, to the business, and also how will they be helping you in your journey going forward?
So there are a couple of things that they bring. So Dr. Johan van Zyl, Johan van der Merwe, and importantly, Mr. Patrice Motsepe are captains of industry. They have been in the game of investing and running companies for a very long time, much longer than myself. Navid and I bring 45 years of combined experience across the world in private equity and financial services. But when you combine that with the three gentlemen I've just mentioned, Michiel van Niekerk, who's just amazing, Brian Mushonga, who's amazing, and they've all been extremely supportive. Now, as a growing and as a burgeoning black industrialist investment company, what you do want is an investor of like proper reference, which they provide. You want somebody who understands the market. You want somebody who has market access, so from additional funding. So they have great relationships across the market, but not only that, deal flow. Okay, so there are certain transactions that are too small for ARC, right? Because they have a lot of money to deploy, and the return on effort doesn't make sense at the level that I would play. The level that I want to play at, and they take minority stakes. We take control stakes, and I play at a much lower level. So we are very complementary. Right.
Two quick questions. You saw me trying to go through this statement and trying to...
You weren't so quick with Cliff Decker.
I was trying to find a number. I need to find a number.
I'm kidding.
I'm trying to find a number that says how much that 25% interest is worth. By extension, I'm trying to understand how much you are worth, which is a good question from the journal.
You're not going to get that number, but you can ask Mr. Motsepe, but he won't give it to you either.
I figured I will not get an answer to that, but what I want to know is where that money is going to be deployed.
Okay, so the money is going to be deployed in three ways. Our original investor is a company called Barak Holdings. Barak Holdings is a $1 billion, very successful fund in South Africa that is Mauritius-based, but they operate out of here. And they initially backed Navid Bernie and myself on a piece of paper and an idea. That was about 18 months ago. So we were going to refinance them. They gave us working capital. We grew the company substantially, I think, for them. And the second tranche is to invest in companies that we acquire. Right? And then we'll use some leverage as well. And then the third tranche is working capital, because we are not a fund. We're a permanent capital company. So we don't take fees. We are just a company, PTY Ltd. But it must be said that we are in the market for our Series V fundraise, which we're hoping to raise up to 500 million rand as a preference share issuance from Moloto Capital in favor of our future investors.
Right.
And we think we'll be able to raise that from pension funds and or banks.
All the best.
On
all
the back
best.
of ARC. So ARC has really changed the game for us.
In addition to did I say the billions that you are going to receive
Call
from
it billions for now. Call it billions for now.
In addition to the billions that's going to come from African Rainbow Capital. Moloto, thank you for coming in.
Most welcome.
Did I say Merafe? I should have said Merafe, right? Merafe, thank you for coming in.
It's a pleasure.
Merafe Moloto, co-founder of Moloto Capital Investments, in the studio explaining a special deal coming through from African Rainbow Capital. Let's take a break.